Want to help wildlife? Don't feed them. While it's understandable that people both love to watch wildlife and want to help wild animals by feeding them, wildlife feeding is more harmful than helpful. Animals have evolved to endure a wide range of environmental conditions and food availability, and they rarely need supplemental food from humans to survive. A major consequence of wildlife feeding is that it spreads contagious diseases. When animals are fed by humans, they come into close contact with one another at feed sites. If there's a sick animal in the area, these unnatural concentrations of animals can result in spreading disease more rapidly than if feeding wasn't happening. One of the most impactful diseases to deer, elk, and moose is chronic wasting disease, or CWD for short, which is always fatal. It's caused by proteins called prions that act as an infectious agent and spread through direct contact between animals, as well as indirect contact through exposure to contaminated environments. Once prions are deposited into soil, water, or even plant tissue from infected animals, they're extremely difficult to remove and can remain in the environment for years. The first detection of CWD in Washington was near Spokane in 2024. As a result of the disease being present in our state, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife enacted a statewide ban on feeding deer, elk, and moose in an effort to minimize transmission of CWD. Feeding any kind of wildlife, including the use of salt or mineral licks that encourages these species to gather together, is illegal. Most animals with CWD appear normal until the end stages of the disease, when they could show signs of weight loss, lethargy, drooping ears, excessive salivation and urination, and loss of fear of people. Even when infected animals look healthy, they're spreading CWD. Ultimately, this disease can cause serious threats to the long-term conservation of deer, elk, and moose populations. In addition to the ban on feeding deer, elk, and moose, WDFW has adopted several other rules to prevent the spread of CWD. Go to www.wa.gov/CWD for additional information on CWD, how it's being managed in Washington, and more ways you can help prevent the spread of this disease. Most important though, leave wild species alone and let them be wild.